everybody, so here's part 2 of my postpartum update. Here's a little update on baby Jack and how he's been doing 2 weeks at home. Hi! You're so cute! He has the hiccups right now, and he's farting a lot, which I'm very glad for because he's been having problems with gas. Yeah, you're a gassy baby. So, like I said in the first part of this video, we've been having a little trouble breastfeeding, so we've been supplementing with formula. Hi! So we've been supplementing with formula. Yeah, it's okay. What's up? Where are you going? Where are you going? He holds his head up a lot. He really is very curious about things, more curious than I thought a newborn would be, but he really likes looking over my shoulder at stuff. And he keeps his head up on his own fairly, for a few seconds. And it's very impressive, and sometimes I have to be careful because I'm used to him, holding his head up, that when he can't anymore, he almost headbutts me. And I'm like, are you okay? But he really holds his head up. He's getting a little crabby right now. It's okay. So, he had his first doctor's appointment recently. That was the first time he actually left the house. And he did fairly well, except he pooped right before we left, so we cleaned that. Then he pooped when we got there, so then we cleaned that. And then he pooped halfway through the visit. And then at the end of the visit, he peed on his doctor. So he's very active. He makes lots of funny sounds. He's like a little dinosaur. He kind of makes little chirping sounds like birds. And his feet are like little frog feet. He has lots of qualities of cute animals. He loves cuddling with me, and that's been a bit of a problem because even though babies sleep 16 to 18 hours a day, somehow you have no time at all. I don't know how that happens, but they sleep so much and you still have no time to yourself. It's like a weird conundrum, but he sleeps the best when he's holding on to me. And I feel really bad because that can't happen. That can't be a habit to form because he needs to sleep in his crib. It's not safe for him to sleep on me, at least not at night anyway. I'll let him take naps on me while I'm awake and I can monitor him, but he can't sleep on me at night. He hates laying straight on his back. He doesn't like it at all. He kind of curves a little bit naturally, and he just doesn't like it. You're so cute. Everyone needs to see your face because you're so cute. And he still has the hiccups. The hiccups aren't what's bothering him. What's bothering him right now is that he's had a lot of gas. In the past few days, he's been constipated. And, well, not a few days, day and a half, he's been constipated. So I've been looking up different things I can do to help him. I've been giving him tummy massages, and bicycling his legs, things like that, making sure to burp him often. But so far, I'm not sure if it's helping. I started also drinking prune juice, just me drinking prune juice, so then my breast milk, hopefully can get some prune juice through my breast milk. I saw some people recommended giving babies diluted prune juice, and I'm like, are they supposed to? I don't think they're supposed to do that, but I don't know. I haven't talked to my doctor about it yet. I'll see what he says. But other than that, he's been doing fairly well. In the first week, he thought nighttime was daytime, so that was a bit of a trouble because even though he doesn't do a lot when he's awake, he mostly just stares at things. He loves staring at things. He's a lot fussier during the daytime, or when he's more awake, he's more fussier, and so at night was when he needed the most attention. And that was really difficult, but after his doctor's visit, that kept him awake for a long time. So then he switched schedules, and now daytime is daytime, thankfully. But let me put you down, baby. So now daytime is daytime, but the downfall of that is that since he needs more attention and he wants to be around us more, I hope you guys can't hear his poor hiccups. It's so distracting and sad. You okay? Yeah, you watch your brother. Mustache has been the best guard dog. He's been watching him and cuddling, not cuddling necessarily, but being within close proximity of him so that he can I don't know, just watch him. He's just very curious And as soon as he met him, he knew that he was special. And when he can't see him, he gets upset and he starts to whine because he wants to know that his brother's okay. I'm very glad that things worked out that way because I was worried that he was going to be a jealous dog. Thankfully, he is not a jealous dog at all. He really loves his brother. Yeah, you love your brother. So we're very grateful for that. So now that he thinks that daytime is actually daytime, it's been harder to get things done, which has been hard on me and Chris just emotionally because it's like we're trying to like earn more money for him and just take care of the house for our mental sanity, and we can't do that because he needs our attention, and that's something that's taking a while to adjust to because obviously he's the #1 priority all the time, but even when he's the #1 priority, everyone still needs kind of like their alone time and still needs for things to kind of feel more normal and more routine. But obviously it's going to take weeks and months until there's a normal routine. Speaking of routines, we've started to try and transition him into having a little bit of a nighttime routine, just something that he can look forward to. So every night around 8 o'clock, we give him a bath, and he actually likes baths, which is great because he hated sponge baths. His umbilical cord did come off, so we're cleared now to give him normal baths. But he hated sponge baths, and he would turn as red as a tomato, and when he cries, it has such a shrill, like loud voice that it's just like, oh my god, how does that come out of you? And when he cries, my boobs leak, so it's just like kind of weird. You're like trying to juggle two things, let me take care of you, oh god, my shirt's ruined, kind of scenarios. It's funny. He really loves hanging out in his boppy. It's really comfortable for him. I wish he could sleep in it, like not for naps but like for normal sleep, but that just wouldn't be safe. But I really wish he could because he sleeps so comfortably in it. But we need to get him used to sleeping more straight on his back because he really hates sleeping in his crib, but it's just something that has to be done. He doesn't really like being swaddled too much. Sometimes I can get him to accept a swaddle, and when he does actually like accept like, oh, this is nice and cozy, then he'll sleep for several hours in a swaddle. But in general, since he's been gassy, he hates it because he feels better when he's moving around when he's gassy. So that's something we're trying to work with. We're going to get him gas drops and try different little baby infant massages. Oh! To see how that makes him feel. And he does grip a lot. He grabs onto our hands and our fingers and our hair. I had to stop wearing necklaces. I actually forgot to mention this in my postpartum update, but my wedding ring doesn't fit anymore, and I think... Hi. You need to go to the bathroom too? There's so much to do. Yeah, I'll take you right after. So my wedding ring doesn't fit even though I'm not swollen anymore, and my shoe size doesn't fit. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But anyway, so if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to ask them. If you have any advice for baby constipation and gas, do let me know about that too, because I'd love to know your opinions and what has worked for your children. So little Jack and I and Mustache, we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I have a diaper to change, and have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Bye.